Hey, happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to your October 2022 astrological forecast. I would like to thank everyone for your return visits, my subscribers who continue to support me. Please like and share and comment on this video if you like it especially. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, there's links below in the description box that will take you to my website where you can get more information on the services that I offer. There's also a little section called Ask Me a Question, and it's for those of you who only want to know maybe one or two things about your chart. Okay, so now for your forecast. Hi, Taurus, how are you? You know what? Sorry about this, but I have to wear glasses. It's the only way that I can see what I'm doing. I think I might have showed you this before. You probably can't even see it really, but this is what I'm looking at, okay, when I'm doing your forecast. And you know, all my readings are cold readings, okay? So I'm not making it up as I go along, but I am just reading things as I see them, okay? So anyways, the sun is in Libra along with Venus. Okay, Venus is the natural ruler of Libra, also your co-ruler. And let's see here. Yeah, Mercury just for the first few days actually turns direct on the 2nd. Okay, finally. It'll take a few days to kick in there, so if you were having Mercury retrograde related problems, you'll know what I mean. Anyways, it turns direct on the 2nd in Virgo in your 5th house and is there up until the 10th. Okay, then it will also move into Libra, where you have Libra in your chart as your 6th house, okay, of your health, your workplace, the kind of work that you do, your co-workers, your work schedule. It's also your house of service. Right now, the planet Mars is in Gemini in your 2nd house where you have the sign of Gemini. It will actually be turning retrograde on the 30th, but right now, the entire month up until the point it's in direct motion. So your 2nd house is how you earn your money. It's earned income, your possessions. You are the natural ruler of the 2nd house, okay? So it's your investments. It's your valuables and your own personal values, though, also. So having Mars here makes you really want to increase this area, right? Increase your income either by pursuing some kind of raise. You know, if you work for someone else, if you're self-employed, increasing your client list. Even if you don't work at all, there's still something that you do that brings in an income, even if it's a pension or something or other on the side. You still want to bring in more money. So you could actually be selling things possibly online, or in person. Maybe you are able to do something where you, I don't know, sell something through your own home, possibly, you know, having people come to your place, but I would have to say more or less online. Okay, so you're either trying to increase your pay rate or bring in a new stream of income. Okay, also your investments at this time could be paying off a little bit. When Mercury turns when Mars turns retrograde in Gemini, it'll slow down, or you'll be able to review what actually worked for you as far as income or whatever it was you were doing. Was it worth it? You know, taking on either extra hours at work or extra work, you know, picking up some kind of side job while you're still working a full-time job. You know, can you handle it or what? It may be affecting your health, okay, with all of these planets in your 6th house. You know, you could I don't know, you know, be a little run down possibly. Maybe this is when you take up some kind of new routine in regards to your health. You know, could be anything from exercising to just like eating better, or whatever, or even this could be the time of year every year where you get a checkup, physical checkup. This is also the house of service, meaning that you know you form some kind of an arrangement with someone. Could be anyone. Okay, sometimes it is a co-worker because this is occurring in the place of your workplace. Okay. But it could be anyone, family, friends, where you agree to help someone with something and they also help you at the same time. So it's a 50-50 arrangement and you both benefit in some way. So this could be the beginning of something like that. If you don't have anything like this in place right now, this could be where you are beginning something at that time. Okay, you know what? There's like a full moon in Aries in your 12th house. It's directly across from your 6th house of Libra. This occurs on the 9th, okay? And full moons, in your 12th house, actually, your 12th house is the house of secrets and behind the scenes actions taken by you or someone else. It's hidden matters, okay? Now you have Jupiter here in Aries and it's retrograde right now. So there's a possibility that you could stumble across some kind of really juicy secret when it comes to a coworker, a boss, the company you work for, if you're self-employed, a client. It could be anything. It could be anything, okay? You could also be approached by someone. Having Jupiter in your 12th house means that sometimes there's someone helping you behind the scenes. Maybe you're not even aware of it. It could be anyone, but a lot of times it's a family member, or it could be, again, someone even that you work with. And maybe around this time you could find out that who this person is, or that you have been getting some kind of help behind the scenes, or you are the one doing the helping. You're helping someone in secret. Okay, so that might actually come out a little bit at this time. Someone could guess at it. Okay. There's also a new moon, though, in Scorpio. Okay, planets move into Scorpio. The sun moves here on the 23rd. Venus also on the 23rd. And Mercury moves here on the 29th. And this new moon partial solar eclipse, okay, is on the 25th. All happens in your 7th house where you have Scorpio. It's directly across from your 1st house. So you do know that Scorpio is your opposite sign. So a lot of times when planets are in your opposite sign, it's a little bit of a trying period in your life, a trying time. However, you have Venus here at this time, and not usually like Mars is the thing that really brings about a little bit more tension when it's here. But you just have the Sun and Venus together, which is really nice. And Mercury moving here like, not even until the end of the month. So I would have to say that, I don't think it's going to be all as stressful as it may normally be for you at this time of year. This is every year, okay? This is the high point of a year for everyone is when planets are in their own sign, and the low point of the year is when planets are in their opposite sign. And all that means is the sun or other planets in your opposite sign is creating a tug of war against your Taurus sun or ascendant or whatever other planets you have in Taurus. So it's draining your energy. It makes you feel like, you want to give up or fight or lash out or whatever, So a lot of times people just wait till a better time to handle something. And that's normally, what you should do, actually. It's not, that it's happening in your 7th house of close relationships and partnerships. So the 7th house is also, though, competition in business or personal, even so much as romantic. And there is like I said, a partial solar eclipse on the 25th, with that new moon. But I believe that's going to bring like a brand new beginning for you in any kind of relationship. It could even be bring in a new relationship for you at this time. But your current ones will get a little bit of a zap there from that solar eclipse, you know, and new moons bring new beginnings. So that's what you would be doing, is you would be bringing new life or a new way even of doing something within your relationship, treatment, you know, agreements of any kind, or whatever. Just get it off your chest and start new with a business partner, a romantic partner, or even a close friend. You know, this is the time to do that. But you could even be bringing in new business, though, at this time. New arrangements, new agreements of some kind, even if it's a handshake deal. It's something that you may be doing in regards to money, you know, bringing in more money again, like I said. So let's see here. Okay, well, 2 planets actually move in direct motion, okay, which is something, finally. Okay, Pluto in Capricorn turns direct on the 8th. And Saturn in Aquarius turns direct on the 23rd. So you have Pluto in your 9th house where you have Capricorn, and you have Saturn in your 10th house where you have Aquarius. So if you were stalled in any kind of area, 9th house, let's say like any kind of communications, long distance, communications or travel even, possibly trying to make plans. 9th house is also the house of higher learning, though. Education of any kind, media, publishing, social media, though, too. It is an internet house, and legal matters. You know, if all of this was stalled, you know, or put on the back burner, if you feel like you were put on a side, you know, there for a while, and no one was getting back to you on stuff, it'll take a while for this to really kick in and be in direct motion. But things in this house, in your 9th house, should start to move forward, okay, as far as communications go, back and forth in regards to, I'd have to say, a legal matter or a media matter. Okay, having Saturn in your 10th house of your career and your public persona, how you're known by reputation personally and professionally. It's very, you know, when Saturn's here, you really are put through a lot of work. You're really climbing the ladder of success rung by rung, and just dragging, kind of. You know, a lot of times you have people that are, let's say, above you in status or in position, who are kind of block your way or weigh you down with even more work, okay? So if that's what was going on, you know, this planet turns direct on the 23rd. You should begin movement again in your career. It may be slow. It's a slow, steady climb. Saturn will be leaving here. I believe it's next year, okay? So you won't have to do so much, but at the same time, you've really proven yourself to the world in general. The public has seen a steadfast person, you know, reliable, you're knowledgeable, you really get the job done. This is a time of awards even, but you really worked for it. You worked for it. They really put you through your paces. Okay, so now Jupiter, being retrograde, is falling back into Pisces, into your 11th house on the 28th. It actually retrogrades back into Pisces for a little while, and I'll be doing a little video on that. But it really won't affect you too much. It's the video's mainly for Pisces people, okay? But anyways, it falls back into your 11th house of dreams, hopes, and wishes, your friends, your social life, social media, but this is socializing in person. When Jupiter was here, like last year, there may have been a new friend that you made, or somebody new that came into your circle of friends, or a new place that you go to hang out, or a new group that maybe you've joined online, you know, in social media or something like that. Anyways, this person can make a reappearance at this time, or an opportunity that you had to meet someone, to network in some way, to rub elbows with someone that you always wanted to meet for whatever reason. Could be personal reasons, but it could also be professional. You know what I mean? That opportunity could come to you at this time. So pay attention to your social life right now, and the chance to reach a goal even, because like I said, the 11th house is the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. So this is a goal-oriented house. You know what I mean? So you may have a group or an organization even that can help you at this time. If you applied for membership or asked a certain group or organization for help, do it again. When this planet moves back here from the 28th on, do it again, because there's a chance that things will go in your favor at this time, okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Taurus on the 10th, 11th, and 12th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Scorpio, and those dates are the 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The best time for money is the 1st, 13th, 14th, 15th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. The best time for your career is the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 31st. And the best time for communication and travel is the 2nd, 3rd, 15th, 16th, 17th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. So, happy Halloween, and I will see you next week. Check out my weekly forecast. Goodbye.